video behind.
Ma'am, you are removed from this meeting.
They can stand with their cameras and video. There's nothing against that.
Jerry, at some point you gotta want to be a decent person. You know this is too far.
Chaos, scuffles, and police intervention. That was the scene last night at the Flint City Council meeting as they were supposed to discuss the city budget before the midnight deadline.
Instead, dozens of residents crowded the council chambers in response to a police incident that happened during a Sunday protest. Now in violation of the city charter, members are planning to meet again tonight in hopes of passing that budget.
And as TV5's Zane Omer tells us, not passing a budget is already sounding the alarm for hundreds of city employees. Zane?
Dozens of police cars lined Saginaw Street last night after a conflict broke out at the Flint City Council meeting. The body is attempting to meet again today in an effort to try and pass the budget one day after the deadline.
Ma'am in the brown shirt, do not obstruct the officer. Do not obstruct the officer.
Chaos erupting in Flint City Council chambers Monday night.
Excuse me, officers! Officers, she is approaching me in a threatening manner. She is approaching me in a threatening manner.
During public comment, several people upset after a police incident involving protesters in downtown Flint on Sunday.
If you don't know or you haven't been watching our meetings, our colleagues that have been sitting up here quiet as a church mouse, if you breathe wrong, the police will drag you out.
Flint Mayor Sheldon Neely addressing last night's conflict today.
We've seen that on January 6th. We've seen those things escalate to a place where people lost their lives. God forbid if anyone should ever lose their lives because over a budget.
According to police and the mayor, one officer was assaulted, but no arrests have been made. When asked why,
I can't answer that. It wasn't there.
It was a numbers situation. You had maybe 4 officers engaged, and there was a lot of people. And so going through it, sorting it out, we will be going back and taking a look at those who may have violated the law and going and seeking the appropriate warrants, whether it's misdemeanors and or felonies.
And tonight, 3 to 6 officers are expected as Flint City Council continues their meeting, now one day past the deadline, to pass the budget proposal for the next fiscal year.
Residents stand to lose support in public safety, infrastructure, neighborhood revitalization dollars, blight services, senior services, economic development opportunities.
Neely says layoff notices have gone out to about 500 city employees today. Those layoffs could begin July 1st, the date the budget is supposed to go into effect if the proposal isn't passed.
But what I am proposing happen now is that for every day that budget is not passed, council is not paid. For every day that budget is not passed, council should not be paid. I'm also proposing that at this point, if we're going to have streaks of not coming to work, we should not be paid.
Council members Jerry Winfrey Carter and Tanya Burns have both emphasized to TV5 that they will not be voting for the budget until it is balanced. While according to the city administration, the state says that the budget is balanced under their requirements. Both Burns and Winfrey Carter have pointed out a $4 million gap between the revenue and spending in this budget. Again, the body is expected to meet tonight at 5:30. We'll continue to bring you updates as they come. Reporting live in Flint, Zane Omer, back to you.